Well, just got done raking that hay over again, which kind of sucks, but I think we're gonna go bale some clover, do some custom baling now. It's only 10 acres. Gotta fix the pickup. I did weld this together. See where I welded it? This stuff here is just, that's spacers. That'll sit right there against all this. So you set it through right there. So that's how it goes through, threads into that. I'm not gonna be able to do it one-handed, but you can see where we got, and that lifts your pickup so we go down the road. We've driven quite a few miles with this pickup on the ground because this broke once before. I welded it, broke again. Hopefully this time it'll be good, fixed a little better. I don't know. All threaded in. I can go a little more, but I don't want to put too much stress on it. We're only going a couple miles, but you can see we're up off the ground. I might need to get more spacers for it. That might be all we need, because you can see how much all that there. So I can put a whole bunch of spacers on this yet. Push this handle out more to allow it to draw in a lot more than it is, but it'll be good enough for now. Well, the hay feels dry, so we're gonna get going here. See how everything goes. I'm hoping there's a good amount out here. We get paid by the bale. It's custom work after all. So more hay out here, more on hay, more landowner has to feed. Everybody comes out, everybody wins. So let's get going. Well, we're baling some clover now. Quite a bit out here actually. We're wrapping up the bale right now. It keeps plugging. I've been fighting that the whole time. Had a pretty decent productive day, but yeah, I'm glad it's over. It's kind of nice getting back here and looking at animals. I don't know, this is a peaceful way of just ending the day. I like it out here. I think someone's in heat. I don't know what's going on with him, but no, I'm really excited about this 25 doe here. I think she might even be starting to bag up if we can look at her. I don't know. I've been watching her for a couple weeks now. I'm guessing she's probably she'll probably give birth here in the next 2 months. It's kind of what my guess is. And I think this other roan colored one here probably isn't too far behind. But there's a lot of other ones if they are bred, which I'm skeptical if they are or not. They aren't very far along, like 8 right here. 17 I think could be bred. I think 16 here next to her, the brown doe, probably ain't. Hard to say on some of these tan-headed ones. I forget what their numbers are. I think 26. That is 26, I think. What's your number, girl? Yeah, I got that one right. But I don't think she's bred. If she is, she's very, she hasn't been bred very long. They really like this clover we got done baling. I had a little bit left in the chamber, so I just brought it home and dumped it. And her kid still keeps sneaking in here, nursing on her, so she hasn't actually dried her kid off yet, which maybe I just need to get some more of that woven wire we have left over and work on that area, because it's sneaking through that gate and then shooting in here, and then it comes back in here for the really nice soft alfalfa. It's the fines from when we unload hay. It'll come in here and eat that. And now that we have some nice clover here, it's found its way into this feeder. Little booger, just hard to contain. Not very friendly yet. Make a really friendly doe though, I'm guessing, once she is grown. Or it'll be a doe we can't keep in and she'll end up being culled pretty quickly. I'm guessing it might be the latter. As you can see, the rotor speed's real low. We're running about 320, 330 RPMs on the PTO. We're just trying to kind of fluff it back up, move it over, flip it, do what we can. This is much overkill. You can see this field's pretty thin, but the bar rake's not working. I need to get a hay inverter. I need to get the bar rake fixed, sell that, buy a hay inverter, and then this would have been just a super easy, simple thing to do. But here we are. Still looks like it should make some really nice hay. Just maybe got on it a little early, raking it too soon. But also this time of year we're losing daylight really fast, and we're having some pretty heavy dews. So we're fighting some less than ideal drying conditions. But the heat's there, the sun's there. We had some good windy days. It just didn't dry down how I was expecting. But all in all, we got some beautiful fourth cut on our hands here. Hopefully we can do some baling by Monday. It's Saturday now. I'll come out and check it tomorrow and see what we want to do. All done raking, some beautiful stuff here. You can see a lot of it there behind me. Did have some issues. Couldn't get the curtain down yesterday. The cigarette lighter here. I'll show you what we're talking about. So I learned a little bit about this. I did take it apart. They have a little, you unthread this piece right here, and you can see there's not a lot of spring to it because it's a glass fuse in there. That actually blew because there's a little bit showing here. So these touched and blew that fuse out. I put a new end on this one, taped it up. I'm gonna have to replace the end on that one, I'm guessing, and taping that too. But it blew the fuse out in there, and it had a glass fuse. The one I have in there is a little shorter than the one that was in there because I don't have the right length. You can see how that's supposed to be out that long, but it goes back in. It does work good enough to put the curtain down, but you plug that in. And I guess I didn't put my curtain up and I unplugged it. So you put that in. Maybe everyone's got a different way of doing it because this is what I got. It had a different end on it, so I took it back to these. And let's go around the other way. And in the back of the cab you have this, and that runs an actuator on the back. See, you probably can't see it from here, but that redirects the hydraulic flow of the second remote. So I can't do it with the camera because I only got two hands, but you push the button down on that and then pull back on this, or actually push it. It's backwards what you would think. And instead of rotating the rear curtain, so this is what remote 2 does right now. And then obviously anyone who's been around farm equipment, remote 1 and 2 just lift and lower it like I'm showing you now. But when I push that button in, remote 2, instead of rotating that rear rotor, it will lift the curtain up. On my old rake, I had a pottinger. Both curtains were manually folded down. On this, it's actually a slide out, and then an electric over hydraulic, I guess, whatever you want to call it, for the rear curtain. I kind of prefer where they just both flip out and flip up. I guess there's pros and cons to both. It wasn't a perfect setup on the old pottinger. It is nice, I can kind of do it without getting out of the cab, but whenever I get to the field, I'm checking the hay, and when I'm leaving, I like to look at it too, so I'm kind of in and out anyhow, so it's not a big deal. Just go out, flip them up quick. But I can see those guys who are in and out all the time where there might be some time saving there, but for me to have extra stuff, you got to kind of figure out, wire up. For something like a rake, it should just be simple. It is what it is. Do like this rake though. Beautiful windrows. Well, it's now Sunday morning. We got church starts in just shy of an hour. I got a half-hour drive home yet. As you can see, we got the trailer hooked on. Ended up buying a hay inverter this morning. It's about 2 hours away in Bremen, Indiana. It looks like a pretty nice unit. I'll show you after church once I get some time, because I got to get out, get straps and all that. So I'll get some video of it here in just a bit. But paid $1,500 for it. Excited to try it out. I've been eyeing an inverter for some time now this summer. It's been a couple months. It's been in the back of my mind. I've been watching them, looking at prices. This has been listed for a little while now. And I'm like, well, it's just, if this can make the difference in making that really premium hay, even if it just prevents, say, 10 bales that have a wet spot in them from having to be sorted out, right there is, that's $100. So it goes a long way in getting us that better product. And I wish I would have had it a couple days ago. Could have prevented a couple extra times of raking. We still haven't lost many leaves. So it's not like we have a bad product. It's just some time and fuel we've kind of lost, where maybe this could have saved us a couple trips out to the field. So really excited to get this home, get it unloaded, and go out and try it out this afternoon. And hopefully we'll be baling tomorrow. We'll see. Well, there you have it. Here's a new inverter, a New Holland 144. We got the little shield or whatever there. We'll put that on here in just a sec. Let's look at the hay. This is exactly the tool we need for the job we're working with here. This is prime quality, just as good as it gets. Fourth cutting. You can see, hear that crunch, that's dry on top. But as we get into this windrow, it's still pretty dry until we get all the way to that bottom of that windrow. As we flip some of this up, that's damp. So hopefully this will do exactly what I'm hoping it will. We're just going to use the truck because I don't feel like unhooking the baler. And I'll just gently lift it up, turn it upside down, and we can bale tomorrow. Seems simple enough. That's on, pickup's down. This thing's a ground drive. It's got plenty of new bearings. It's got the dual tire. He said that's like a Wisconsin special. I don't know. It's pretty cool anyways. This belt here, really good shape. Even has some of the, I don't know, I call them the tits. Like, if it was on tires, that's what I call them. But this belt looks pretty new yet. Looks pretty nice. Pickup's a little worse for wear as far as what paint looks like, but he said he redid the cams in the pickup too. So for $1,500, I feel like you can't go wrong. Hopefully this thing works well. We're gonna start with this little windrow here and then get into the rest of the 25 acres. That actually looks really good right here. So we just got done with this row and it flipped up that wet stuff. Most of this is actually pretty dry, but there's a damp spot. It's on top now, how it's supposed to be. That looks kind of damp. It's because it is, and it's on top. That window row looks really good. Let's just do the rest of the field. Hopefully it just keeps going this well. I don't mind it. I think this is going to be a really nice tool to have in the toolbox. Are we going to use it every cutting? Are we going to use it in every field? Probably not. But having that as an option is going to definitely be a nice thing to have. And just look at this. This is some stuff that didn't get raked. Must have gotten missed right there. But man, the quality of this hay is just, it's out of this world. And I don't think we're losing too much leaf. As you go into where we picked it up, you can see where it's kind of green underneath here. There's a little bit. I don't know. Maybe there's some adjustments I can make, but for now we're just going to keep running with it. Gotta say, so far it seems to be doing a really good job. I don't think it'll go yet today. It's 4:16 already, so had I done this maybe at noon, there might have been a chance of going by 6 o'clock tonight, but we got till tomorrow night before the rain. So we'll come out here maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock tomorrow, maybe shoot for 12:30 actually, so I can see if I need to invert it or not, and make a decision then, and hopefully we can get this all baled and unloaded yet tomorrow. But man, it's just some nice looking stuff. We'll see how I like this inverter once things are done and everything, but just right off the cuff here, I have no regrets in buying it. It seems to be like it could be a very useful thing to have, and especially in applications like this. We'll leave it here for the night just in case we need it tomorrow, but did a beautiful job on some beautiful hay. Catch you on the next one. We started the day about 4:30 in the morning in this truck. I suppose that's how we're going to end it. We got 24 large square bales to deliver, probably about 15 minutes away from home. I can tell you right now, just getting it going out of the driveway, 24 800-pound large square bales pull a lot harder than a little hay merger does. Yeah, it's been a long day. I was a little over 2 hours away. Left at 4:30. Barely got home in time to make it to church at 10:30. Got that unloaded after church and then went to go see my wife. She was set up some baked goods at this event they had at the fairgrounds today, and then went out, inverted the hay, loaded this when I got home, and now we're heading out. It's about 6 o'clock now. Get this delivered, call it a day. He was in no hurry to get it, but I was just kind of wanting to get it done because I had some other projects to do this week. And getting this delivered gets me space in the barn if I want to park the hay inverter in there. Right now we got the tractor parked in the barn. Now that we have room, finally, getting some hay moved. So I was like, well, why wait? If you can take it tonight, let's just get it done tonight, because who knows what the rest of this week's going to bring. I'm not much for putting something off till tomorrow if it can get done today. But yeah. It's a nice little paycheck too, so I don't mind that.